up here on Good Day Chicago. If you would like your holiday gifts to be a little more personalized and something you just pick up on Amazon, we have got just the place for you.
That's right, because Anita is doing a little Christmas shopping for us. We're going to be getting a preview of this year's Randolph Street holiday markets, where you can shop more than 100 unique vendors. Stay with us.
All right, it is a Chicago holiday tradition, and this year the Randolph Street holiday markets will feature over 125 vendors. And here to give us a sneak peek at what you might be able to shop for is Ryan Beschel. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
You've got a lot of stuff here.
We do have a lot of stuff.
This is exciting for people, though, and you want to point out one thing. Just because people think vintage.
And of course, you can get amazing vintage, but there's so much more than just that. And so I always make sure people know you can get stuff that's new makers, local makers. It's a bit of everything, really.
All right.
I know we hear that a lot, but it's like you can get, so starting with there's kids' toys, and a lot of this stuff and this stuff is fair trade. So they're made in other countries to make sure that those people get paid. These are wool, and then also like collectors. Yes, here. Should we lift it?
Oh, it's like it's a mobile. Yeah. It's a baby mobile.
Exactly.
Very cool.
So stuff from around the world.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Wonderful.
And it's 100% wool. It's safe. And then for collectors, there's like this toy train. They've got old puzzles. For your holiday parties, you need to bring like hostess gifts, right? So a lot of these different things are really great, like vintage glassware, which I feel like is always really cool. You bring like a bottle of wine and you can bring the glasses, right? Cheese tray. I mean,
some shot glasses.
So they've got food as well. So there's local vendors that have food, like chocolate. There's food, music, kids. Project Onward does these.
I want to talk about this, yeah, because I thought this was really cool. What is this?
So these are made by folks with disabilities, and then they sell these different things. So you can bring in, as we were just kind of talking about, if you want, an image of your dog or of a human, you could do that as well.
Oh, that's so cool. I
so there's lots of custom options, which are really cool at the market as well. So, but then vintage, stuff for guys. You've got great cufflinks. Everyone needs like a nice envelope opener, right? Mm-hmm. And then you can't go wrong with records.
Oh, right, exactly. Vinyl.
I mean, ABBA, right? And then lots of sports stuff as well.
I love this,
the House Divided,
yeah,
right?
House Divided. Very Chicago-like.
Very Chicago.
So now we have some, down here on the end, we have some vintage purses, it looks like.
Purses and jackets. So there's men's and women's clothing. And then to go along with like the custom idea, our friend Adam Holzrichter is a classical figure artist. And what he'll do is he'll have portraits. You can sit for a 15 or a 30-minute portrait, and he will paint you in this style, which you don't really see. It's kind of, you think of it as something that was done hundreds of years ago, but Adam is an expert in this style, and he's a young dude, which is very cool.
It is really cool. Okay, so if people want to attend this is next weekend, right?
Yes, it's November 18th and 19th. They'll do a preview party on the 17th at 5:30. You'll be the first to shop. And then they'll do another holiday market after that on December 16th and 17th.
And it's at Plumbers Hall.
Plumbers Hall, RandolphStreetMarket.com. And yes, this and so much more.
Wonderful. Hey, Ryan, thank you so much for coming out
today.
Thanks for having me. Some great ideas. Let's start thinking about the holidays, folks. We got to. Don't wait till the end.